if you're a high school athlete in boys basketball, girls basketball, or football looking to get noticed by colleges, feel free to email us and we'll put together a recruiting video that you can send to colleges. nhnotebook@yahoo.com. So we're here with Connor Green. Connor Green, former Bishop Girton in Bedford player, now going to Phillips Exeter Academy, recently committing to Amherst for playing basketball in college. Congratulations. And I want you to just tell us a little bit about that decision, when you came to the decision to go to Amherst, and what factors led to it.
Amherst is a great academic school and they have a great basketball program. They just had a lot of things going for them, and I just was really enticed by them. And I love the kids. I went on a visit, and I really love the kids. I love the school. I love the campus, and it's like a great little college town. And just all the things that just led to my decision were just a lot of great things about it. I don't know. It just fit in well there. So.
Was it a tough decision? Was there like a few different schools that you had it kind of narrowed it down to, and then kind of went on visits at them and made that decision? Or?
Yeah, I went on a few different visits. I had a couple different options, and when I went to Amherst, I just loved it, and it was just I feel it was an easy decision right after I went there, and after I got in, I don't know, it was actually easier than I thought it would be, because I just loved it so much when I went there, and yeah, it really wasn't actually that hard. So.
Did you just recently get accepted there, or?
Yeah, I got accepted this last week when all the letters came out, and so I pretty much got accepted at the same time everyone else. But I kind of knew, just because obviously I was getting recruited there, and I sort of was talking to Coach Hickson the entire time. I obviously sort of knew I was getting in, but it was good to actually see it in real life. You know what I mean?
Get that letter, yeah. And how much did the post-grad year at Phillips Exeter help you, both academically and also for basketball?
I just got in great shape. I've been working out a lot, and you have so much time just to get in the gym and be working on your skills, but then also getting in the weight room and just doing a lot of things to improve your game. But at the same time, I'm in a classroom, and it's a lot more difficult than it was last year at BG, and it's really preparing me very well for what I'm going to be getting next year at Amherst.
Yeah, you hear a lot of people talk about Phillips Exeter Academy. It's this great academic school, and I mean, some people say it's the best academic prep school in the country. I mean, what was it like? Obviously having that firsthand, just 1 year experience there. What was the rigors and the classes like over there?
It was a whole different world. It was a whole different system, and I got a lot of work right from the get-go, and I wasn't really prepared for it right away. But you start to get used to it, and you figure it out, and it turns out to be much more manageable than it was at first. But it's not bad now. I'm sort of in that sort of senior spring again, and they're not trying to kill us too much, because we know they know we just got into college. But it's still harder than most other schools, I'm sure. But it's definitely going to prepare me, so yeah, no regrets.
Get senioritis at all? Now that you're coming close to graduating and you know where you're going to go to school, and basketball season's over, and now it's just kind of smooth sailing, right?
Yeah, it's hard not to slip up and get lazy, but I got to keep it going and just chug right through the end, and don't stop until I'm at Amherst. So.
How'd the season go this year at Phillips Exeter? I mean, going into a team that a lot of the guys already there probably had been used to playing together. You probably had some new kids come into the program. You guys had a pretty good season, I assume? Yeah,
they had a good group of returning players. Two starters actually, but we had a great group of PGs and a new junior, Chris Braley, and a new sophomore, Ken Morris. We just had a great core group of kids, and we worked really well together. And the season started off really well. We went on we were undefeated for a while, but then we hit a little tough patch. We played New Hampton, MCI. We had played against some tough teams, and Tilton. But we had a great overall season. We made it to the semifinals and lost to Salisbury, who was a really talented team. We thought we were going to win it all. We were ready to. We worked hard all season for it, but it just didn't go our way. We had one bad game, and that's all it takes.
Did you get to see your little sister play win the championship at BG?
I did. I was very happy for her. I actually got to go to her quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. I saw her score 1,000-point, and I was there for that, obviously, and I saw everything. I saw the whole road to the championship, and it was awesome to see. She killed it, so proud of her.
And at Phillips Exeter, what was the difference like? Obviously it's got to be a step up, competition-wise compared to the NHIA. Did that take some adjusting at first, or?
I mean, from all the AAU games I played in, all the talent I played in the AAU, it really wasn't that big of a step up. I mean, it was a step up, obviously, from the New Hampshire basketball, but it wasn't that big of a difference from AAU and stuff, because you're playing against those kids day in, day out. So I saw a lot of kids I played in AU, and it was definitely different, but it was better. I love playing against better competition, and I wouldn't say it's better than my BG season, but it was definitely a lot more competitive.
And you mentioned AAU season helped you out. Talk about some of the AAU teams that you played for that helped with your development. I assume that the Jayhawks, played a role in helping you develop as a player over the years.
Oh yeah, I love playing with Jayhawks, playing with Dunham, and playing with all of the best players in New Hampshire. We had a great squad, and we had a great run, and I hated to see it come to an end, but I love that team, and we played awesome together. We beat teams we shouldn't have beat, and it really just prepared me to play in a system where maybe you're not as athletic as other teams or as talented, but you beat teams, you grind games out. And then I played a little bit with the Rivals this summer. It was a little bit different. It was adjusting to a new team, but the Jayhawks, I can't say enough about it and enough about that program. I hate to see that it's not around anymore, but it was great while it lasted.
Yeah, you had obviously some great experiences, not just with AAU, but senior year. Talk about being able to help lead BG to the state championship.
That was a fun experience in my life. I can't say enough about that. I just had so much fun with that team. I miss that team a lot. That team just worked hard together. We didn't really have much size, but we had some talent. We had some hard workers, and we just grinded every game out. And we just really wanted to kill teams if we had the opportunity to. And I miss that just sort of domination, but it's more competitive now, and it's a lot of fun still now. So.
Yeah, I don't think you guys lost a game all year when you were in the lot. They had like a couple losses when you were injured, right? But I don't think that year you guys lost when you were in there.
Yeah, no. When I was playing and we had everyone healthy, we were too good to beat, and we just had so much talent and so much heart. We weren't letting anyone take us down, especially after our failure the year before in the semis. We just weren't letting anyone take us down, and we were going for it all. So it was awesome.
Now, getting back to Amherst, what do you see your role being on the team next year? Do they have some? Do you know of any other recruits they have coming in the class along with you? Or?
Yeah, I know of two big men getting that committed there. A kid, Ben Pollock, who's like 6'8", big kid, and then there's another 6'8" kid. I don't know his name, but he committed there. He's a big boy. He's even growing still. So I think we have a lot of size for a Division III team, and I think we're going to be really good next year. They're losing one player out of the starting lineup, and at my position actually. So hopefully I can step in and get some minutes and contribute. And I think we're going to be awesome next year. I think we should run for a national championship, and I'm ready to contribute and help us get there. So.
Yeah, every year it seems like Amherst, they're up there, going to the NCAA is always one of the top teams in their conference and in, the country for Division III basketball.
Yeah, NESCAC's probably one of the toughest divisions the toughest conferences in Division III basketball. They always have the best teams, Williams, Wesleyan, Bowdoin, Bates, all those schools. And it was really competitive this year. A lot of teams are getting better. Wesleyan is getting a lot better, and Williams is always good, and Middlebury is always good. So it's taking a step up, but Amherst somehow is on top, and they're really talented. I'm really happy to be a part of that.
Talk about the coach at Amherst, and when did he start recruiting you, and what was it about his coaching style that appealed to you?
I've just heard so many great things about Coach Hickson. He's been there for probably like 20 to 30 years, and he hasn't left, so obviously there's something good about the school if he's staying there for so long. And yeah, he's just a great guy. Everyone just couldn't say enough good things about him. So, and when I met him, he was awesome, and I love his system. And all the players said they treat him very well, and they love him. And I guess he loves his style. He likes to get up, run the floor, and score. So, and play some defense too. But he definitely loves to score. So, I can't say I hate that.
What do you plan on studying over there? Obviously there's a tough academic school, but you got some good choices. Do you know what you're going to major in yet, or?
Well, it's a great liberal arts school, so I think I want to do something sort of in the economics field. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm going to go in like undeclared and sort of figure it out, but definitely something business side. I don't know, something along those lines.
Is there any other players on the team that you know of, or any kids from New Hampshire already that you know of? Or?
There's no one from New Hampshire, but there's a kid, Joe Musachia. He played with he's from Massachusetts, and he's a really good player. And then I know a kid, Alex Levine. He actually played with the Jayhawks with us for a little while. He's from Mass. He went to Phillips Exeter last year. So I'm going in. I'm going to be comfortable because I know some kids, and it won't be too tough an adjustment just because I think I'll be pretty comfortable there.
So Connor Green committing to Amherst College, doing a post-grad year at Phillips Exeter right now, wrapping up the season after winning a championship at BG. Congratulations on the commitment, and best of luck at Amherst.
Thank you.
For the New Hampshire Notebook, NHNotebook.com, I'm Jeremy Levier.